What's going on, JLB Faction? My name is Joshua Williamson. So for this old video recipe, I'm going to show you how I personally like making grilled cheese. Very easy to make, very easy method, doesn't take that much time, and it tastes amazing. So let's get started. So to start this recipe off, let's talk bread. Now my personal favorite bread to use for grilled cheese is sourdough bread. It gets really crispy when you're frying it in the pan, and I really like the texture that it gives. You can use any sort of bread you want, but this is my personal choice. But anyways, what you want to do is spread a thin layer of butter all over both pieces of the bread, only on one side too. Now there are some people that actually like using, instead of butter, they use mayo for, you know, their grilled cheese, but personally I like the flavor that butter gives more. But mayonnaise, what the advantage it has is that it does make the bread a slight bit crispier, but I just prefer the flavor of butter. Now onto the cheeses. Now on the unbuttered side of the bread, put your cheeses down. I'm using 2 slices of extra sharp cheddar. These are my personal choices for cheese, but you can use any sort of, you can just use one cheese or a combination of a bunch of cheeses if you want to. I'm using a combination of 3. The other 2 cheeses I like using are provolone, and finally, I like some grated Gruyère cheese on it. Now, I grated this Gruyère cheese on my own, and I think that's the better option than getting a pre-shredded bag, because when you grate it by yourself instead of getting a pre-grated bag, it gives it a lot better of a texture. It melts better, and it doesn't have that waxy flavor that pre-shredded cheese has. Top it with the other slice of bread. Make sure the butter side is up. Then preheat a non-stick skillet over medium-low heat. When it gets hot, drop the sandwich down into the pan and let it sear for about maybe 3 to 4 minutes until the bread on the other side gets really a good golden brown color and it's nice and toasted. But also you want to keep it over medium-low heat because you want to give the cheese enough time to melt on the inside. And because it's over a medium-low heat, you're not going to hear a very loud sizzle when you put it on and it's ready to start, you know, cooking. Now it's time to flip it. That cheese is starting to melt and this side already has a beautiful color. And let it sear on the other side for about maybe an extra 2 to 3 minutes until it's golden brown. And then if you want the cheese to melt more, turn the heat all the way down to low and just keep cooking until the cheese is melted to your liking. Alright, the grilled cheese is done, and I'm going to cut it in half for a couple reasons. First of all, listen to that crunch. And second, I cut it too cleanly, so I'm not going to be able to get a cheese pull from just pulling that out. But I'm going to break part of it off, just to give you a little cheese pull. See that? That is what you're looking for when you're making a grilled cheese. A really nice cheese pull like that. That one didn't come to the camera very well, that first cheese pull, so let me do a quick another one. See that? There we go. That's what I'm talking about. That came through much better. You see that? And I hope you can hear how crispy it is. But if you try making a grilled cheese this way, leave it in the comment section down below and tell me what you thought, whether you liked it or you hated it. If you liked this video, thumb up, hate this video, thumb it down, and be sure to click subscribe and become a member of the JLB Faction on a journey to 10,000 subscribers. See you later.